Hey everybody, it's me here again. Just wanted to touch real quick on the vaccine and what's going on with the vaccine right now. So right now, Pfizer has created a COVID-19 vaccine that's expected to be released within the next few weeks, between pretty much the end of this month, November, towards December. So I just wanted to talk briefly about that real quick because I am one of the first people who will be getting the vaccine. Because anybody in healthcare will be getting the vaccine first. So I just wanted to touch on that and tell you guys my thoughts, my feelings. Am I worried about getting the coronavirus vaccine and what's going on? So first and foremost, let's touch on the coronavirus vaccine. It will be given in 2 shots, 2 doses. I believe they are stating anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks apart from each other. I haven't heard a definite on that yet. Will it be 2 weeks from each other or 4 weeks? But it will be given in 2 doses. The good news is this was put out by Pfizer. So that means it's was made here in America, because I know some people are very weird about that with the whole vaccine thing, and it's totally understandable. I'm sorry guys, I'm moving around so much. I drank an extra coffee today because it's Tuesday, but it feels like it's a Monday and I wish it were a Friday. So fidgety, caffeine. I needed more caffeine. Anyway, back to the subject. So we're expecting it very soon. The good news is also that it's considered 90% effective. So being that I work in healthcare workers are along the lines of the very first people in the first distribution that will be getting the vaccine. So that anybody at all who works in the hospital, different clinicians, independent doctors' offices, doctors who, of course, see COVID patients, they're going to be the utmost first. Anyone who cares for a COVID patient or specific hospitals and nurses and doctors are going to be the very first ones to get it, like the very, very first. But also I work in healthcare too, so I'll be one of the first people. My aunt is going to be receiving it because she's also a nurse, and then I have a cousin who's also an EMT who would be receiving the vaccine as well. So this is the part where questions. So a lot of people are asking if those of us in healthcare are afraid to get the vaccine. What do we think could happen from getting the vaccine? So my honest thoughts on the vaccine is, I believe it would be safe. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there that people are, saying this vaccine's gonna kill people, this vaccine, blah, 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 blah. Yes, every vaccine has its risk. But so far, it looks like this vaccine is very extremely safe. Some people will have side effects. They will feel like as if they're sick. You're going to have the same side effects that a lot of people get with the flu, which is, maybe some nausea, maybe a headache, maybe even a slight fever. So you are going to have that. One thing I didn't touch on yet was this storage. So distribution will be a little bit complicated because of the way it has to be stored. It will be stored. Just give me 1 second. I wish I could pause this video, but I can't. I just want to put up my window in my car real quick, because there's I don't know, there's just some guy walking around and he looks kind of strange. So anyway, don't worry guys, that's not a COVID cough you hear. That is my allergies. As you know, I have really bad allergies. So getting back on the facts, sorry, my phone was just slamming in my face. So I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. So let me finish when it comes to the vaccine. Now, vaccines are in a sense like a cake. It's the easiest way I can explain it. They're like a cake. So you're going to have your cake. You're going to have your basic form of your batter. You're going to have your flour in your batter. You're going to have your egg. But you can add cocoa powder to it and you make yourself, a chocolate cake. You can add extra vanilla to it and you have yourself more like a pound cake. So it's pretty much the same premise when it comes to a vaccine. So therefore, I trust this vaccine. I don't believe it's going to be out there to kill people or anything like that, because as much as I'm a conspiracy theorist myself, I highly doubt that people in the world, would let this happen without someone standing up, without someone outing what's going on. So in my opinion, yes, I am a little bit scared to take a vaccine because it is new, but I put my trust in the scientists, in the healthcare workers, everyone who has tried this vaccine, and it seems that it's way safer than the risk of me getting COVID. So I think I'd rather take the vaccine than risk getting COVID, being that I have some health issues myself. So I think it's very safe, and I am not trying to push a vaccine down your face. And I know I will get deleted by some people for posting this video about my thoughts on the vaccine, because I lost some followers because I promote wearing masks. But you know what? This is my channel, and if you don't like the wide range of things that I put on my channel, whether it's makeup things or my unboxings or just my thoughts on prepping and talking about prepping, or you don't like the fact that I promote masks, well, I mean, whatever. Bye. I really don't care. So back to the thoughts. So I really think it's safe. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how my body will react to it. Am I going to be one of those people who gets the fever and going to feel like crap for a few days? Again, that's something that's very common with any vaccine you get. Any vaccine you get. So I still say it's very safe. It's been tested in numerous people. And I'm just asking everyone that, please take it, because I'm tired of seeing people die from COVID. It's sad, it's depressing, and I don't mean to scare you guys, but you know what? If I scare you guys into taking precaution against COVID, then I win. But let me tell you what a COVID death looks like. For a patient who is ventilated, a patient who has a tube down their throat that is forcing oxygen in and out of their lungs, working for them so the lungs can relax. It really doesn't do much for the fact if you have pneumonia. If you have pneumonia, you have pneumonia. That being ventilated is only taking the ease off your lungs of the working, and it tries to force the air into your lungs, basically. And your body still needs to absorb it. Your body still needs to be able to saturate it into your blood to go through your organs. So a COVID death, a patient who is ventilated, cannot have loved ones come and visit them. They die alone. Most of them are not even aware that they're dying. So just let that seriously sink into you people who think that this virus is not real or think that this virus is a joke. And let me tell you, when everyone and all the doctors and the nurses are at their wits' end because the hospitals are filled up, you're not going to be able to get the care that you need and you deserve. And that's just being honest. I don't believe we're going to run out of ventilators. But what happens when all the nurses and doctors are falling ill because of this virus? And I'm sorry if I'm getting a little emotional, but I just want people to see this virus is serious. So goddamn wear a mask. Seriously. Okay, so back to the whole vaccine. So guys, we're expecting it hopefully in December. Healthcare workers will be the first people because we're the vulnerable group. After that, it goes to prisons. They want to vaccinate all the prisoners, all the prison workers. That's still going to be in stage 1, I believe. And group homes, nursing home residents will also get vaccinated. So again, my grandmother's a nursing home resident. She's also going to be vaccinated. So right now I'm looking at 4 family members, my immediate family, who will be getting vaccinated. Round 2 will be high-risk people. And I'm not sure about all the parts of round 2 right now, but I just thought I'd do this video. I decided I'm just going to post it now. I have one video that's up in the process right now. I just thought it was something that needed to be touched on. This vaccine will be great because it's 90% effective. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but the flu vaccine is anywhere from 40 to 60% effective. We have something that's 90% effective that hopefully, maybe by the summer, our life can get back to normal. Let's hope we don't have many mutations come along as we do with the flu, which is why we have to get vaccinated against the flu every year. As of now, we're hoping that this 2-stage coronavirus vaccine will be a one time and done. But if we have more mutations, if we're not able to control it to a point where we just start having rapid mutations, as we do with the flu, then there is the risk that you would need another vaccine down the road. And who knows, it could become yearly, just as with the flu, because the flu changes from year to year. It mutates just enough that the old vaccine is no longer good. So guys, with that being said, I hope this video was informative and not just, me getting emotional, because as a healthcare worker, as having friends and family in the healthcare field, it's scary because we're more at risk of bringing COVID home to family members as well. We're more at risk because we deal with public. Also, take a moment when you go to the grocery store and just thank your cashiers at the grocery store, because I couldn't imagine getting paid minimum wage and have to sit there in front of you while you're probably coughing and sneezing in close proximity to me, and all I have is a cloth mask that these poor cashiers have. Like, it just boggles my mind that these companies, that these cashiers don't get real masks. So that's a whole nother issue in itself. I can't really do much about that. But really, if you guys could just take a moment and thank your cashiers, thank your healthcare workers, thank your doctors, your nurses, your pharmacists. And you know what? If you catch the bus to get to work, thank your bus driver, because they're also putting themselves at risk. I want people to know how many people are putting themselves at risk right now to go about their daily duties while coronavirus is around. And again, if people don't like this video because I am promoting mask wearing and I'm promoting the coronavirus vaccine, feel free to delete yourself from my channel, because this is what I do for a living. I plan to have dreams in the future of actually going back to get my doctoral degree, and then you will be calling me doctor. Okay, this is my plan. So hopefully this can go through. But guys, just be safe, use common sense, hold your loved ones dear and close, because you never know when anyone's last day is right now, or anytime. So just try to be safe, take care, and when this vaccine comes out, trust that it's safe. I understand why people are scared, why people are worried about a vaccine. There's so many conspiracy theories out there, and it's really, really hurting the world with these conspiracy theories. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I am. I believe a lot of conspiracies that are out there right now, and some of them I don't. I have my own conspiracies about things too. And I don't want to get political. I don't want to be that YouTuber who ends up getting targeted by people because of what I think. So I'm just going to try to leave that alone. As you see, I said in the beginning I wasn't going to get political, but I did get a little bit political at a few times, because this coronavirus just does that to people. It's something that we never thought would happen across the world. And even in America, I never dreamed that we would have these kind of issues that we are right now, dealing with COVID, dealing with the elections, on the brink of civil war, because I guess we Americans don't realize how privileged we are to live in a country like this. And, when people come from other countries, how bad it is. Like, my family is not originally from here either. But, I've heard stories about back home. Okay, but, I guess because I was born here and I was raised here, we don't realize how lucky we are. And so all of this is very hard on a lot of us. But I just want everyone to be safe, take precautions, do the right thing. And when this vaccine comes out, please just take it. And I believe that if there is any side effects with the vaccine that would cause any kind of death or adverse reactions, it's going to be less chance of you getting that from the vaccine than dying from COVID pneumonia or COVID blood clots, renal failure, which is the failure of your kidneys, and because it can attack your kidneys as well. So yeah, I just want everyone to be safe, take care, get the shot, And again, if you have any questions or comments you want to ask me, something that I didn't cover in this whole vaccine rant, please feel free to ask me down below, and I will try to, if I don't know the information, I will try my best. The information that I did give you about the way that we're going to distribute it is going to be in Maryland. I'm assuming it's going to be the same throughout America, where healthcare workers, healthcare providers, doctors, nurses, pharmacists will get it first because we deal with the public more. That's my assumption, that it would be like that throughout America. But if you know anything different, depending on your state, please let me know. Anyway, everyone, be safe, take care, wash your hands, wear your mask, be safe.